thank you.
Thank you so much. And I would like to call on the next pitcher, the Akara factory. This is a special company that does Gambian delicacies and food uniquely attached to Gambian culture. Please put your hands together for the Akara factory, everyone. You're welcome. Let's talk about everything.
I certainly will.
Okay. Look here. Okay.
Because I need this one.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Your time starts now.
Go ahead. Okay. Thank you. I would first like to recognize the protocols that are here. Mr. Modu Sise, the project director of the DGP. Mr. Hamid, team leader, IBF. Mr. Modu Drami, MD of GAIN. The representative of the Bankers Association. Representative of RX. Judges, BDMs, Team Akara Factory. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamu alaikum and good evening. My name is Binta Job, and I am the general manager and the executive chef of the Akara factory. What an honor for me and my team to be here today, proudly presenting a Gambian brand redefining West African street food into a premium gourmet experience. We believe in honoring tradition and sharing joy. Our flagship product is the Akara, which you're tasting right now. And we have other products that we're showcasing today. That is our banana drop donut. We also have a chicken drop donut that was invented about 6 months ago, never been done in the Gambia. And we have bonbons. This used to be eaten across the board in the Gambia about 50 years ago when people did not have bread to eat. We are focused on women-led production, local ingredients, and youth employment. Each of our products is about heritage, ingredients, modern quality, control, and export potentials.
Your product is very nice.
Thank you so much, Mr. Cisse. Can I have a big clap? Another bigger one. Thank you so much, sir. Okay, what is the problem statement? Across West Africa and beyond, there's a growing appetite for authentic, nutritious African snacks. But most lack consistency, hygiene standards, and scalable production. As tourism increases globally and open to African cuisine, there is a gap for well-branded, high-quality, and ready-to-eat traditional products. Today, we're introducing the HUJAJAH Akara Factory, Wani Chosan, which means indigenous kitchen. We are modernizing a beloved snack rich in high in protein into a versatile gourmet line. That is why today you have the classical Akara fritters. But we found out that people in the Gambia like to have Akara with bread, so we decided to have tapalapa that we brought with us. And the chicken drop donut, like I said, was invented 6 months ago, and it has a sweet and sour sauce for the American Chicken Festival. And it was the first time ever done in the Gambia. And I was so proud that Chef Sanko Bojang and Banky Greg Johnson introduced this across the board. So we're very proud of that. And the banana drop donut. This is again all natural, organic. And then we also have a sorghum drop donut, gluten-free, made with dietary concerns like sorghum flour, aimed at the health conscious and the diabetic friendly patient. What are our unique selling points? We are authentic and local, we're nutritious and gluten-free, and we have a gourmet twist. As you can see, everything that we're serving today is decorated. I firmly believe in food styling because it's all about aesthetics. You cannot just present food like we do in the streets. This is another gourmet twist. And also it promotes cultural Gambian cultural identity, and it's sustainable and exclusive. That is why we have all these plants displayed. Okay, what is our market potential? The cultural familiarity. Akara is a well-known street brand, and it's often eaten for breakfast, and it resonates well with local tastes. But we have gone further and done something else that is very unique, because we wanted to make sure that people know that it's a very diversified product, and it's not only about eating it with bread, but there are other options. In a minute, I'll show you some pictures. Export potential. I have a huge following in the diaspora, and my goal is to eventually export. Okay? At this point, I used to have 13 supermarkets that I was selling Akara to. The main one being Maroon Supermarket, who have been amazing, and they're still one of my customers. But then COVID came and the road construction and ruined my business. So I only have 8 now. But again, they are like a family. It's beyond a relationship. When I started the Akara factory about 20 years ago, was because my mom had passed away, and she's HUJAJAH, in fact. So I decided that I was going to follow the legacy of my parents. As I said, I started cooking at the age of 9 when my father, Babu Usman Job, was ambassador in Brussels, Belgium. Okay, and my mom and my dad encouraged me to be a chef because they felt that that was the right calling for me. And I majored in hotel restaurant management with a minor in business administration. A lot of people don't know that. What is our customer segment? We have obviously the local consumers. When I first started the Akara factory about less than 4 years ago, I was only selling it during Ramadan. Okay, and over the years, the last 4 years, expanded to supermarkets. I also have verified clientele. It goes all over the world, even to Mecca. Recently, it was there. To Ireland, you name it. The Akara factory has been all over the world. Okay, and again, the tourists and culinary explorers. This is an opportunity for us to diversify culinary tourism. There's an opportunity for in the Gambia. People are tired with sea, sun, and sand. And we have so much potential and amazing chefs. About 2 months ago, I established the first ever Women Chef Association in the Gambia. It's never been done. Can I have another round of applause for that? I'm not being arrogant, but I feel it's necessary to let you know. In the next couple of days, it's going to be on Facebook, but I've been super busy preparing for this presentation today, so I wasn't able to do anything. But we have the most amazing chefs, and also we're very gender sensitive. So it's not going to only be about women. We have the best male chefs supporting us. And let me tell you, there's so many Gambian women chefs graduated with culinary arts all over the world. And they're sitting right here in the Gambia, and small entrepreneurs, and nobody knows who they are. So we're going to showcase that. So I am leading Amazons, and I'm proud to say that as well. Okay, let me show you guys something. Really? Okay. She said I have a minute, but I have to show you this. Okay, right here is the Akara. Okay, so this is my gourmet tang, and I invented it last week for chefs and Cambodian because I like to support my Polish chefs. So what I did was take the Armanti luncheon meat and did this display. And this is what you're eating today. And I also have a Akara seafood that I do specifically for people. And then I also the chicken yassa. All our popular products, I've been able to do that. Okay. All right. What is the social impact? Job creation, empowering women, and cultural preservation. And of course, supported by my extraordinary team. In conclusion, as she said, let us support together in honoring our culinary traditions, sharing joy, and boosting tourism through food. When quality speaks for itself, you don't have to ask. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And back to the judges now.
Oh, I'm going to show them something. I forgot. Show them this.
Joe?
Yes, sir. What's your name, sir? Buba. Nice to meet you.
Yes.
Thank
Nice
you.
meeting you.
Thank you.
Okay, this is my area.
Okay.
I'm a hospitality accountant.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
So, Seth Bojan, you mentioned.
Yes.
I was his accountant briefly for about a few months.
He's so lucky. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay.
So, this is my area.
Yeah.
Food and hospitality.
Okay.
Before energy. Okay.
Okay.
What I'm keen on,
Yeah.
I'm sure you've covered all this.
Yes.
Because we have a lot of, small businesses where women sell food, and the woman that sells peanuts, just stays there.
Yeah.
Would be doing that for for 10 years or so.
Yeah.
Just putting it, on a plate, and when you come, they use a small cup and measure it, put it in your hand or on paper,
Yeah.
and they go in. So no innovation.
Yeah.
It just stays there.
That's
so I'm
true.
very pleased,
Oh,
to
thank
see
you
that,
so much.
our local products.
Yeah.
Especially in tourism, because I've always advocated for this to make sure that
Yes.
we use local products.
Absolutely.
Local products to actually sell Gambia. That's
Yeah.
what we need to do
Absolutely.
in all aspects of what we do in,
You're so
in
right.
the tourism industry.
Yeah.
So, as an accountant, if you were myself, the first thing that I would say, what's our markup on these products? So, do you actually cost these, to know what is the cost of one akara, and if you sell it, what do you make out of it? What's your GP, your gross profit and stuff like that? So as a business.
Okay, thank you so much, Buba, for that question. As I said before, I do American cooking, so everything has to be measured. Everything has to be measured. What I do is, as you can see, this akara, they're like 10 in a packet. And also this sauce is cooked for 3 hours, okay? In front, you have the branding. It's very important to me, but I'm hoping that with this DDP, I'm going to be doing better, okay? So we have the front and then there's the back. Again, as you know, market prices rise very easily. So the cost of beans is going up. I only cook with sunflower oil. You're talking about $850 for the bottle. The onions, my labor, the transportation, it hasn't been easy. And let me tell you something, business in the Gambia is extremely slow right now. That is why I'm trying to expand. In fact, I just translated my brochure into French because I'm about to go to Senegal. Because I'm fluent in French as well. I grew up in a French-speaking country. So these are all the factors that are affecting me. I'm not making any business right now, to tell you the truth. I wish I could. Like I said, I had 13 supermarkets at one point and tragedy happened. What could I do? Nothing. But I never gave up. Okay? So these supermarkets that I'm working with, I have a personal relationship with them. And it's international. Okay? I have Indians, Europeans, Caucasians, you name it. You know? And it's not easy. But I just say to myself, I'm not going to give up. Why? Because this is the legacy that my mother left me. And I want to make sure that it's showcased all over the world. Thank you.
I'm working. I have to eat this akara there.
You'll get it. You'll get your own package.
Yeah, because I saw a nice
Not only
package.
package, you're going to get everything. Thank you. Yes, madam.
Thank you, Binta Job.
Thank you.
Nice
What's your name?
presentation. I'm Zainab Bajani.
Okay, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I would say nice presentation.
Oh, thank you so much.
And I'm happy. I'm very excited about the enthusiasm that you put into your presentation. It shows how passionate you are in what you're doing. And you mentioned that you are looking forward to export. But during your presentation, you did mention that, the akara has gone everywhere.
Yeah.
So you're doing exporting as well.
But
Yeah.
informally.
Informally. Yeah, you want to organize it better.
Formal organization.
Yeah.
And again, this idea of the factory, let me tell you how it started. Before my mother passed, 20 years ago. I just celebrated at 28. In fact, this gourmet line is in... Can you hear me? Okay.
No, she wasn't done.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Fanta. Sorry, Zainab, I was saying thank you. But do you want to continue with your question?
Yeah, I just want to apologize.
Okay, so go ahead, sorry.
What you said about the business environment in Gambia, prices are not stable. So it's difficult to actually say the cost keeps changing. I must say numbers keep changing. But it's really important to know what the cost is, at least for the packet or for one akara.
Okay. The cost of the akara, I sell it for $250 piece. Because this is it's a gourmet product sold only in supermarkets. Yeah? So when I cost it, it's like $25 piece. But it's worth it. And
That's your selling price.
That's my selling price. And also this sauce costs a lot of money. I was up at 3 a.m. That's when my day starts. I cooked it for 3 hours. So all natural products. You know, and again, I invest a lot of time, energy, and product development and hygiene. It's all part. Yes, I do. When there's business, because most of the time, like I said, we're about to get into the rainy season, so there's no business. But during Ramadan, that is when I make most of my money. Yeah, and there's a demand for it, and people love the product. You know, and that makes me proud. And like I said, I'm following my mother's legacy. Okay, this started 47 years ago as an ambassador's daughter. I started cooking at the age of 9. So 10 years ago, when she passed on her birthday, I celebrated this gourmet line that I introduced today. I decided that I was going to continue the legacy. And again, I did not do it alone. I have an amazing advisory board. Okay, people that are behind me, like Uncle Banjul, I have Idi Joe, Uncle Chuck. You know, all of these people. In fact, Uncle Chuck made me viral a couple of months ago. I was all over TikTok. But thank God for that, yeah? And also my auntie, Nancy, Honorable Nancy, I understand. Before I started selling in supermarkets, can you imagine, I sold at a house for 5 years. And I cannot thank her enough. You know, Gambian women, empowering women, there's nothing more powerful. This is like the #1 fashion designer in the world. Up to 1 hour ago, Auntie Chan was checking on me. We test our products. She's like my guinea pig. and it works. Thank you. Thank you, Jennifer.
Right, thank you very much, Madam Jo.
Thank you, sir. What's your name? Okay.
I'm the executive secretary of Bankers Association.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I can only admire you because you are a very noticeable personality in the hotel industry. People like Mr. Turede
Yeah.
and many others. We can only thank you for it,
Thank
for
you.
giving the fire burning
Oh, thank you so much.
to get us where we are.
Thank you.
And also you're very deserving. So
thank
some
you,
of these
sir.
things that you do,
Thank you.
require a lot of sacrifice and all. And I was waiting to see food coming up. Because Gambia, this is one of our competitive advantage, and we've never been able to push it. Now, recently we've seen our Benachins really going up there. Gambia, we teach our women at a very early age to be cooking. When we travel, we know our neighbors from other countries like us very well. Now, we also been fortunate to travel in some of these countries. Our foods are more, by far better. So this is what we need to push, and then I think we can just wish you well on this. I don't have much question on that.
Oh, thank you so much. Let me also mention, Sandra, first of all, let me say I'm very, very grateful for your wonderful comments. It's very motivating when you see people admiring what you're doing. Did I also mention that I introduced my trademark at Mr. Ndogu's gallery? It's always important for the Senegal. I cannot thank him. He's been my friend for 25 years and one of my greatest supporters. Okay? So imagine getting a trademark. We invested so much money in it. All right? And again, I'm protecting my brand. Yeah? So thank you, Mr. Ndogu. Thank you for everything. Always nice to have you. Thank you.
Any questions from the audience? Oh, you have.
Hi, Janet. Been a long time.
li ma bëggoon a wax rek mooy ne what he's doing better. She has always been very innovative. She's one that moves, she can move mountains. So definitely be better. The only question I wanted to, which I missed, is the dugub, and all of those things. Are you turning them into akara, or are you doing a little bit of pancake with them? Or do you have dugub akara? I don't know. If akara is the main name,
It's like scientific dugub made with raisins, and it's gluten-free, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're catering to the modern diet, plant-based, gluten-free, and it's done with raisins. I don't do it with sugar.
Yeah, so you do the akara with nyebe.
Yeah.
I'm saying, whether can you do akara, the same akara with dugub, or I'm just trying to, because I know you're very innovative, so I'm just trying to
But you know
look
what?
at.
You just gave me an idea. You never know. I might try it out. I know you're the first to taste it. Thank you, Sajami, for all those kind comments. I appreciate it.
Bonsoir, Binta.
Ah, bonsoir. Ça va?
Ça va bien? Je veux dire, I really like, when I first saw, my name is Mohamed Bari. When I first saw you present, I thought, oh, this is just like samosa when it started, before it made it to the international supermarkets. I have two questions for you. How are you pursuing preservation of your food so you don't have a lot of waste? And secondly is, how are you planning to invest more on branding? Because that is where the really competitive edge comes in. Yeah, by the way, this is amazing. I love it. I'm going to figure out how to buy more of it.
Thank you. Oh, merci pour votre question. C'est très gentil. Okay, let me say something. Bro, beans are highly toxic. One has to be very careful. Do you know that I live around this area, but when I'm carrying it to the supermarket, it has to be placed on ice at all times, okay? So we make sure that we prepare everything under hygienic conditions. Even the conditions that we cook this akara is very sacred. We start very early in the morning because we're afraid, of course, of food poisoning. We make sure that the temperatures are right. Like I said, I'm trained in America, so everything has to be up to standard, okay? So I'm very, very careful about that. What was your second question? Oh, about branding. Oh my God, I spent so much money on branding. These are waterproof, so you can imagine. Of course, I want to get better than this, and I'm working on it. And I'm so excited when Dr. Donna brought in Dr. Alfred a couple of days ago. To me, that was the best meeting I had. I'm so excited. And we're trying to do so much. Even a little thing, a QR code, I didn't know. Because I'm a dinosaur. I'm from the Facebook generation. And I'm so excited about that. And he also told me so many things that I can do. I'm not going to reveal my secrets, but I am ready. I'm so excited. Yusufa is laughing. Let me also take this opportunity to thank Swaidu and Yusufa. They were my diet system and his samba. When they first came to my house, we had a couple of incidents. So they didn't know what. So when they saw this Akara, they were shocked because they did not know that this is what I was doing. They thought that I was a seller from the street. But before the end of the evening, people can find me. And they check in on me and I check in on them. And of course, Dr. Dawn, I have to thank her. Also, the advisory board, Mr. Hamid, David Deng helped me do this presentation. Helped me in a sense that he asked all the right questions. I was up till midnight yesterday doing this. And I was like, oh my God, but I did that. And you know what? I'm learning. I love this Yokute program. Even if I don't get the money, oh well, but I'm learning. I'm building. Thank you so much.
Last question.
Hi, I'm Jacinta. So I think one of the stereotypes that street food has is that it's unhealthy, it's greasy, and are you thinking of ways in which the Akara especially, we know that it's deep fried. Everyone now is very health conscious, is very particular about their diets and tries as much to stay away from greasy fried foods, right? So are you thinking of other ways in which the Akara can be cooked healthier and not use the deep frying method? Because I feel there's a huge amount in my business, which is sweets. You get people who come in and be like, can I have it sugar free? Can I have it this free? Can I have it that free? You already have gluten free, but is there a way for Akara to be made healthier?
Of course. Thank you so much, Mariam. And first, let me compliment you on your outstanding job you're doing with Chiba. You're amazing. Okay, like you rightly said, I always put in my packet that you can air fry it, microwave, or it can be oven ready. Okay? Another thing we can do is maybe make it into a muffin and bake the Akara. It can be done. Yeah?
Made into a muffin and
Made into a muffin. It can be done. This Akara can be transformed into chips. All of that is possible. There's so many things that we can do. This is such a versatile product. Because this is handcrafted. And you can see this is very consistent. Okay? My staff, why are they? They're amazing. All right? All of them have been with me for 8 years. Mariama, Efo. These are the Efo. These are the Efo. These are